You're going to marry my mother. And we're gonna forget about that kiss. And these feelings.
That kiss. He kissed her. My own daughter.
We don't have a choice, Bridget.
No choice. What does that mean? And if he did have a choice, what would he do?
Brooke, this is Massimo. I was just calling to check in on.
What do you want?
Oh, well, sounds like you had a bad night. I'm sorry.
Are you?
Must have been quite a shock. I mean, your fiance, your daughter.
You're really loving this, aren't you?
Not at all. I really didn't want it to end this way, okay? But I tried to warn you months ago.
What are you talking about?
I told you that you would have your heart broken if you insisted on pursuing Ridge, all right?
Oh, God.
Hey, gorgeous. It's me. Guess this means you're out running around already. That's good news. I was worried about you last night. Be glad you're not over here. This place is crawling with florists, decorators, caterers, maids. Must be getting close, huh? One more day and we finally make it happen. You and me. I can't wait. I love you, sweetheart.
She won't go through with this wedding. How could she? But she's gonna need someone to turn to, as always. Someone who can make her feel good about herself. Yes. Send him in.
I know I'm early.
No, no. On the contrary, Captain. Your timing couldn't be more perfect.
So you think it was a good idea to talk to Ridge?
I needed closure, and I've got it now.
And what exactly do you mean by closure?
Well, my mother's getting married tomorrow. That's pretty much the end.
I see. So, just because your mom and Ridge are gonna exchange vows with each other, your feelings for him are gonna magically disappear? Come on, Bridget, who are you kidding?
I love you, sweetheart.
Come in.
Rick thought it would be all right if I came up for a moment.
What are you doing here?
You left so suddenly last night.
And you're wondering why.
I think I already know why.
You told me things were going to come out. Is this what you were talking about? You knew, didn't you? You knew.
Yes.
Stephanie, why didn't you say anything?
Because I didn't want you to say anything to anyone.
I don't understand how this could happen. How could he actually look at her that way?
It's a pretty stunning situation, and your feelings are absolutely understandable. But Brooke, I think we have to deal with the situation, and that's why I came up. I thought maybe I could help you do just that.
Stephanie, if you wanted to deal with this situation, why didn't you do something when you found out?
I tried. I tried to send her to Copenhagen. She wouldn't go.
Because the man that she was in love with went to the airport to stop her. Ridge?
When he found out why she was leaving, he talked her out of going.
He didn't want to lose her. That's what he was saying.
You've talked to him?
No. I heard them talking on the balcony. And the things that they were saying. Did you know that he kissed her?
Yeah.
I don't understand any of this.
For what it's worth, I don't think he does either. I think he's just confused. I mean, look, he's no longer Taylor's husband. He's no longer Eric's son. And now he finds out that Bridget isn't his sister. He doesn't know who the hell he is. And that's what I mean when I tell you that he's not ready for this kind of commitment. That's been obvious to everyone but you.
So what are you saying, Stephanie?
What's happened has happened. Let's just face the facts and do something about it.
I don't know. What should we do?
Well, the ceremony. I knew you'd be upset. That's why I came up, because I thought maybe I could help.
How?
Well, if you want to give me the numbers for the minister and the caterer, the flower people, I'll call.
Canceling the ceremony.
Well, obviously you can't go through with the wedding now. Brooke, you cannot go through with the wedding now.
Salmon is very good. It's ready to go.
Hey, I have something I've been meaning to ask you. Actually, it's a favor.
Sure. What is it?
I was wondering if you'd consider being my best man.
Me?
Well, am I looking at someone else here? Am I talking to someone else? Yeah, you.
I'm just a kid.
Hey, there's no one I'd rather have up there with me than you. That is, if you're okay with it.
Okay.
Seriously.
Yeah, definitely.
I know this is all happening maybe faster than you expected.
Dad, it's cool. Okay?
Okay, good. Good.
Excuse me, Mr. Forrester. Could I just borrow you for a second?
Yeah. I'll be right back.
Ready to go back to work?
That depends.
On what I have in store for you, huh? Not to worry, Captain. Something tells me that you will be very pleased with this next assignment.
So what would the route be?
There isn't one. I'm hoping that you would join me here at corporate headquarters.
Me, corporate? I think you got the wrong guy.
You'd be in charge of the Pacific Fleet.
What exactly do you want, Maroney?
Someone who can do the job. Knows the routes, ships, the crews. You'll be responsible for all marine activities. You will have full decision-making authority. Second only to me, of course. And Ridge, too.
Aha. The catch. Not interested.
Don't be so hasty.
I don't take orders from dressmakers.
You underestimate him, my friend.
And exactly what do I underestimate? The fact that you got a right-hand man who knows nothing more about the sea than what he learned from watching Gilligan's Island? Am I missing something here? Because I must be.
Or maybe, just maybe, I'm a genius. In recognizing hidden potential, like yours. Think over my offer. If you are interested, we'll get together tomorrow and we'll go over the particulars.
I thought there was supposed to be some magical wedding tomorrow. Or didn't your golden boy invite you?
I don't think there's going to be a wedding.
Somebody calling it off?
Not yet. That seems inevitable.
Don't tell me Forrester's got cold feet.
No.
Brooke? How the hell do you know anyway?
Call it a hunch.
Well, you don't seem very broken up about it.
You don't care one way or the other, do you, Captain? After all, she is a very attractive woman now, isn't she? See you tomorrow. Oh, who would have believed it? Me. Playing matchmaker for Brooke Logan. Why not? No reason why she shouldn't be happy, too. So long as it's not with my son.
You still want to marry him, knowing what you know?
What I know is that Ridge loves me.
Oh, for God's sakes, Brooks, you heard the words from his own mouth. He loves someone else.
It was a kiss, Stephanie. One harmless kiss.
A line has been crossed here, Brooke. And none of you can ever go back.
Well, whatever this nonsense was that happened with Bridget, I'm sure it wasn't really that important. Or Ridge would have called off the wedding himself.
I don't believe what I'm hearing. You tell me that you're going to walk up to that altar and pledge your undying love to a man who has feelings, who's kissed your daughter? Can you do that? Can you really do that?
Look, CJ, Ridge is going to be my stepfather.
And?
And I'm just not the kind of person who would continue to
Continue what, Bridget? Loving him?
wanting him, all right?
What are you gonna do? Are you telling me you can just shut your feelings off just like that?
As far as he knows.
Okay. What about the way Ridge feels about you? Bridget, you gotta figure out what you're doing here because after they're married, it's gonna be too late.
You're trying to make it sound like it's more than it was.
And you've got your head in the sand as usual.
Stephanie, I'm not gonna let you do this to me. It was one stupid kiss.
You know, Brooke, I've been thinking about this for quite a while. Caroline, Taylor, and Bridget, they all have the same traits. Honesty, integrity, and unselfishness. The very things that I'm sorry to say you lack. And that is what Ridge is drawn to. I'm going to agree with what Eric said. You make Ridge laugh. You look wonderful on his arm. You're a great lover, but that's not enough. He wants substance. And that's why he's always drawn to the same type of girl. So maybe it won't be Bridget, or maybe it will be Bridget. But there's a lesson here. There's always going to be someone else because you are not enough for him.
God, Stephanie, that's not true. And Ridge and Bridget, that is over.
I heard them say the same thing. But how are you going to know for sure? Every time she comes to see you at the house and he's there, you're going to start watching them like a hawk. And if you have dinner, you're going to wonder if they aren't playing footsies under the table. And every time you leave the room and they're there, you're going to wonder if they aren't kissing.
Oh, God, stop it! Just stop it!
Where's your pride? Where's your pride? Don't you deserve better than this?
Hi, Mom. It's me. I need to tell you something. And I need to do it soon, before the wedding.
Don't. Hello?
Hi. You there?
Yeah.
You feeling better?
What do you want?
Look, I know how important this wedding is to you. And I'm so sorry that I turned you down.
What?
When you asked me to be your maid of honor, Mom, I shouldn't have done that. You know, I had my own stuff going on, and I really needed to get past it.
And are you?
Yeah. Totally.
Does this mean that you're going to support Rich and me?
I just want you both to be happy.
Oh, honey, you don't know how much that means to me.
So you still need a maid of honor?
Yes, I do.
I'll be there.
Okay. Thanks.
What happened?
Bridget's going to be my maid of honor.
Now I know you have lost your mind.
No, Stephanie. If I listened to you, I would be a crazy person. Even Bridget thinks that Rich and I are meant to be together.
Why didn't you tell her that you know?
Hey, what good would that do? I mean, all that nonsense that happened between them, that is over.
Are you so desperate? He's confused. He needs help. He's not ready for marriage now.
Rich loves me, and he wants to marry me, Stephanie. And in spite of everything that you have said and done, we're still together, and we're still in love. And there's nothing that anybody can do to stop us. Not you, not Massimo, not Bridget. No one. Now, if you don't mind, I have a lot to do before I get married tomorrow. And I am getting married tomorrow.